So we have here is a curb mounted unit. So we built these 2x6 curbings around the outside of the opening, and the flashing kit from Velux is installed around here as well, around the outside. We have the lid, which just gets set right on top of that curb and then fastened through these screw holes there. If you notice, this one is much lower profile than this big guy over here, which that larger curb mount unit is a solar venting and solar powered shade included as well. The solar venting will allow you to open and close the skylight by remote. Obviously it's solar powered. It also has a couple other cool features where if it starts raining and it's open, you're not home, it will absolutely close. You can also program it to open at certain times, close at certain times. There's CO2 sensors and a couple other just, really cool features that Velux came out with in the past year or two. It's a really great product. These other two units on the left and the right here, we are going to install the solar powered shade in those, and those will be a fixed unit, which is obviously it does not open or close. It just stays shut, but it will have the shade. The other one in the middle will have the option for venting. So these are 3 curb mounted Velux skylights, model 3046. Over here, slightly different product. This is a deck mount skylight. If you see, it sits much lower to the roof. It basically sits right on the sheetrock there on the inside of the house. Not sure if you can really see that or not, but let's see if I can get a better view. Getting a lot of glare there, but so these just sit directly down on the roof deck. Obviously, also supplied with the Velux flashing kit, which is this piece here. There's some step flashing underneath here, and a special ice and water barrier that runs on the roof to the side and up the side of the skylight as well, to prevent any leakage long term with snow and ice, driving rain. That also comes equipped with the Velux 10-year no leak guarantee. So if there's ever any issues, they'll take care of it, as long as, of course, it's installed properly, which is the key to anything. Just take note also, these caps here, we did not install the roof, just replacing the skylights. You see how they dip down there in the center? That's certainly a problem. You can have a lot of water leakage through these. It's a pretty common phone call we get. What probably happened here is there was probably a ridge vent on top where they cut out the plywood right at the ridge of the roof for a vent to be installed. But when the roofs were replaced, they never put a ridge vent back, and now you're left with those flat parts at the top of the ridge, which is definitely going to leak. The ridge caps only overlap. Let's see if I can get one up here without ripping it. They're stuck pretty good, but this ridge cap here only goes to about here. So it starts here, goes to about here. Obviously the water can travel right through here and leak inside pretty easily. Not something we would do. They don't currently have leaks, so there could possibly be some underlayment, like ice and water shield over the ridge there, but still not a great application. Mike Jr., what's up?
What's up?
Catching Mike here. Showing up at 8:30. No big deal. A couple minutes late. But so this is the shade itself, which operates on a tray system, which is right here. This part of the shade is what's facing out towards the sun. As you can see, there's a solar panel here. That's what obviously powers everything. There's a battery inside of here, which it holds the charge. Personally, we've had one last somewhere around a year without direct sunlight inside our office, so they do last a long time. We've never had one actually fail either. We're totally confident in Velux's solar powered shades. The part that sits on the curb of the skylight is this right here. See, there's a rubber gasket that helps with the airflow and nice tight seal. The inside is obviously a clean white frame that goes around. and the shade sits tight up against the top of the skylight. See over here, Mike's got one already programmed. Pretty simple. Just press a button and it opens and closes. You can close it all the way, open it all the way, and you can also stop it somewhere in the middle if you'd like to. Just anything you really want to do with it, the function's there.
Whenever we're installing these, we always make sure that it opens completely and closes completely, and also is able to stop like that. We really don't want to install a broken skylight and then have to come back. Way more difficult.
Not fun. Not fun at all. But that's why you test everything before you put it in. And we do a lot of Velux skylights and just as many solar shades, so we're completely familiar with it. These will also all be operated by a app on the homeowner's phone, which we also program for them. That's a pretty simple application also. It's essentially just hooked up to Velux Active right here. Just hooks up to your Wi-Fi in your house, which then is controlled by the app in your phone. We also connect all that for all of our homeowners as well. Anyone that has a shade or some solar venting options, we always include that in the installation. So we got the first curb mount unit going in now. As you can see, it just sits right on top of the curb that's there. It's basically like a lid from the inside. They have to position it a little bit better, but it will, once the sheetrock is installed on the inside, trim there, it'll look perfect inside. See the shade is inside there right now. It's got the little red tabs on it. You can barely even tell it's there. This curb mount unit, which is a 3046 model, gives a ton of daylight as you can see the sky. Mike, anything else on that or no? That's pretty much it, right?
That's pretty much it. It's a really simple product. I mean, obviously you have to build up the curb first or have a pre-existing curb, but all you do is just slap it on and make sure that it's straight. Other than that, I mean, it's a fairly easy install for us.
Because we do it all the time.
Yes.
Not recommended for homeowner use.
Right. If you could open it again, I could showcase the automatic rain stopping where it closes. The pressure plate actually is right here, directly next to the solar panel.
So it doesn't run off of actual water sensing?
Correct. So it actually runs off of rhythmic harmonics. So the way that it works is it detects the rhythms with the rain through pressure with this spot right here. So if you get just a light drizzle, or if it's not drizzling enough, it's not going to activate. But if you get a more heavy rain, you can even test it by just doing like this. I did it very lightly, and it's already going.
Can you just show where that is again? Because the camera is a little far away.
This piece right here.
Got it.
This whole entire piece.
That's your rain sensor.
Yes, sir.
And what's that called again? It's not driven by actual sensing like water or liquid. It's, what is it?
When I was talking to the Velux rep, they said that it was rhythmic harmonics.
Got it. All right. Technology, roofing, and skylights.